Well, it unfolded before our eyes, the uprising in Egypt. But did the mainstream media get it right? Liz Trotta is an author, journalist, and a Fox News contributor who joins us, as she does every Sunday at this time, with her commentary. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning, Eric.
So how did the media do?
Well, I don't give them a high marks at all. We touched on this in prior conversations. You know, the TV stars from the broadcast networks took off, especially when they started getting roughed up a little. So they did their drop in and then flew out. And then we had the lack of, what I think was a lack of real skepticism about the Muslim Brotherhood and where Egypt was going. The storyline seemed to be, let's make a parallel with the Berlin Wall. The good guys versus the bad guys, you know, the East versus the West. And this is not a Berlin Wall story. We don't know where this is going to go yet. And yet the protesters have been set up as being on the right side. I want to take particular time to single out Anderson Cooper of CNN, whose performance was really shocking. Any foreign correspondent or any correspondent worth his salt knows that you shouldn't be making editorial comments, and he really became quite incoherent, accusing Mubarak of lies, and though they may be lies and probably were, it's not in his purview to say so. And also talking about, we mentioned lies, he felt this sense of betrayal. And of course, a lot of that happened on Thursday after everybody following the BBC lead said, okay, he's going. And then it turned out that he wasn't going. And so everyone sat around sort of sucking their thumb and looking foolish. So I would give it overall a C.
A C. I mean, do you think when you have all these pictures of the protests that there really is enough informed analysis, you know, that we're getting a perspective? And as you say, predictions about what could happen with the support for the Muslim Brotherhood.
Yeah, well, I think that, well, first of all, we saw one picture all the time, which apparently bored a lot of people. Pew Research, as you know, does research on what the media does, and said that 73% of the American people who view television said that they would really prefer to be watching stories, domestic stories, particularly on the economy, and that's what they were waiting for. So you have that problem of one picture. Then you have the drama largely instilled by journalists of reacting. I mean, again, Anderson Cooper went on the Letterman show to talk about how he was roughed up by the crowd. Hasn't the man any modesty at all? Forget journalistic ethics. Doesn't he have any personal modesty? Did I answer your question, or did I go off on one of my tangents?
No, I think you've made another compelling and frankly firebrand point, as you do every Sunday.
Well, aren't you sweet?
Liz, thank you very much.
Thank you.
As always, see you next Sunday.